So NBA 2K21 is coming out in 5 days. And I wanted to go over kind of a wish list or like something I'd hope would happen, but it's probably not because we kind of know the game already. But you know, I figured I'd throw it out there anyway because not all of the stuff has been confirmed or not confirmed yet. Basically, like they took quick draw the game, so my first one for quick play doesn't even really like matter anymore. So for the my GM or my league stuff, I should make simulation faster, but it doesn't seem like they've made any changes to the my league, so I guess that doesn't really matter anymore either. For my career / my player, I said new park, and you know, new park is called 2K Beach, or I do believe that's what it's called, 2K Beach. So we definitely have new park, less badge grinding. We don't know that for sure, but I really hope that we have less badge grinding because y'all don't want to play my career to get your badges. Y'all just want to make your players and play with your friends. That's all I want to do as well. So I don't know why we have to grind so hard for our badges. So another thing I wanted to talk about is half refund on purchases. Let's say you buy the shirt for like 10,000 VC, and you all of a sudden, like a couple months down the line, or maybe like even a week down the line, you don't want that shirt no more. You find something else you want to wear. So I feel like there should be something in place where you can just take that 10,000 VC shirt that you bought a week ago and trade it in for like 5,000 VC, you know, or like 3,000, whatever. Just get like a little refund off of what you just paid for, like not too long ago. So I feel like that would be a thing, other than having them sit there in your, inventory or whatever you want to call it, and just never be touched again. I highly doubt 2K will do that, but, we will see. Custom pie charts, I think those would be cool. I personally probably won't use them, but I think that'd be a cool feature that some people could take advantage of. I'm going to go over this one. This is like one of the bigger ones, but I'm going to go over it right now so I don't forget later. When you're in the park and you run around and you're trying to get a game, it shows your player build, like what your build is, as well as what rep you are. So my thing is, with the rep thing, you shouldn't show rep to prevent people from running away in games. I cannot tell you the amount of times we tried to get a game in park, and by we I mean me and my friends. Yes, I have friends. For those of you out there that don't think I do, we would try to play a game or try to get on a game, and people just don't want to play. And I don't even consider myself good. They just don't want to play because they see we're higher rep than them. I think they should show the pie chart of your build instead of the rep. And then if they want to show the rep, they have to wait to see what your rep is after being locked into the game, so they can't run. I'm sure a lot of people have that problem that don't have like a high, subscriber count on YouTube or have a lot of clout. I think that'd be a cool feature for them to add. It would prevent a lot of people from running from you, and I just feel like it would be better for the game overall. To be honest with y'all, and if y'all disagree with that feature, then you probably the people I'm talking about. Another one I put down called less useless badges, because there's a lot of useless badges in 2K20 that I've noticed. Which cross the store, to name one for an example. Another thing would be make shooting harder, like it was in the beginning of the year, and I'm sure they'll do that for the beginning of the year, but then as the year goes on, they'll make shooting easier, just like they did this year and probably years before. But I didn't really create like a lot of builds that can shoot. I didn't really even play my career really until this year. But I had a character, I just never really played on because I was mostly a my team guy. I want 2K to add in a mercy rule if you're down by 30. So let's say you're playing Pro-Am or you're playing Rec, which is I play both, and I've beaten teams by 30 plus by both. and I'm not good, so it's mostly my teammates tearing me. But how many times have you and a whole squad went up in a game of rec, and you were up by 30, and everybody puts out except for that one dude or two dudes that stay in the game the entire game, just getting smacked? It's just the most annoying thing ever. Like, don't you guys have anything to do better with your lives? I will put a picture up on the screen right now to show you guys the definition of getting smacked. Like, this is a serious situation when you guys should just be leaving the game. Like, I don't understand why these dudes were even in the game anymore. The one dude was 0 for 9 and his other dude was 0 for 15. And then they were both 0 for 4 and 0 for 7 from the 3-point line. And you're down by 47. I don't understand why you would still be in the game at that point. You have nothing to gain from staying in the game. Nothing at all. And you're just wasting everybody's time by making us play the game that we already won. And for those of you that disagree, then y'all are probably those people, like these two guys that are in this picture, that just get smacked every time they run into a team in rec or pro-am, or just don't have anything better to do other than get smacked in pro-am. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if y'all disagree with that, then you probably are the ones getting smacked and just want to create pain and suffering to the people that have already won the game. And the reason I say 30 is because you can come back from 20. You can come back from 20, but 30 is a little far-fetched. Another thing they should definitely change in the my career section or my player section, they need to rework the fluctuating overall system. Like that, it's just really, really bad, and nobody wants to live with that anymore. Like, a lot of times I will sit there and I'll be a corner shooter, if it helps the team win, and I could score 20 points just shooting threes in the corner. Even if my team wins, my overall is generally going to go down because I have slash and takeover, and the game just expects me to slash the whole game. But at the end of the day, I'm just doing what's best for the team and helping the team win. And if the team needs me to sit corner and shoot threes, then I'll do it. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm willing to lose overall, and the stats are going to go down. That is why I feel like the fluctuating system needs to be changed. Like, they should base that off of wins as opposed to just your takeover. Another thing I put in there is I would like for them to put in park matchmaking, which is technically 3v3 pro-am, but if they don't implement the feature that I said about showing pie charts instead of rep, they should definitely make that matchmaking park or park matchmaking. I feel like that'd be really good. Next up, for my team, I feel like I should just do this on screen, considering, it'd be more, I'd be more into it and remember a lot more, seeing the actual stuff on screen. And they've already came up with a blog for this stuff, and I'm going to go over what I think should be in there anyway. And if I think it should change, then, and it already has, then I'll say it's already changed. So I like this community hub whole section. I like the agenda section, but no, ain't nobody don't play domination. At this point in the game for MT. I like these the goals they set for you here. But they have made some changes to domination, which I'll just get over to here in a minute. I like the community hub section where you come over here and you can see what people are rocking with, what the lineups are, what are the largest options recently. What's everybody's favorite player? I like that, and you get some empty or token. I think actually you get tokens from answering those questions. I don't mind all that. I hope they come back I hope they bring back the daily login rewards. I like those too. Triple threat has been changed where they're gonna add different games, or they're gonna add a certain number of games each season of the game, and I think they're gonna start off with 300 games and then add on from that. which is cool because I know a lot of people on YouTube, they would grind the 1,000 wins in Triple Threat offline, but then after that there was really no reason to play the Triple Threat anymore because they did everything. So I guess it just makes sense for them to just add like games on over time, because once you completed all these, man, you really don't have anything to do with Triple Threat offline. And I was under for Dominique beginning of the year. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I was really going about Dominique. But once I saw his animations and his jump shot and, you know, all that, I didn't really see a reason to go for him. Especially because it took them so damn long to make him an Evo card or to upgrade. I forget whether they made him an Evo card or they just upgraded his stats in general. One of those two. They took forever to do it, so for like the longest time, he was like one of the most outdated opals in the game. Like I said, Domination, that will be changed. They're adding in Domination overtime as well, so that way people are actually playing Domination overtime, as to just like rush into the whole thing the first week of the game and then never touching it again. Which is cool. You know, I'm all for them, you know, updating the game mode over time, but yeah, we'll see how well they do that. For challenges, you know, I like all these challenges. I haven't kept up with a whole lot of them. Mostly Spotlight, but it seemed like after I got Kobe, man, I fell behind because I just burnt myself out playing all these challenges. I guess is what it comes down to. But yeah, I like all these stand. I like them all stand. Moments challenges, though, I don't think we had too many throughout the year. I know we had a couple here and there. And yes, I did complete the challenge for the 2K21 patch, but, you know, it's not there anymore. So, there's another thing, I forget what it was called. It's like, so, on top of these three coming back, there's also going to be a thing called Signature Challenges, which is like NBA players from today, or maybe even the past, I'm not really sure, but the only one that will be available at launch that we know of is going to be Lillard. And these challenges are supposed to be probably kind of like Spotlight challenges, how they were at the start of the year, which I'm all for. You know, more content, more things to do, more things to play, more rewards to get. But I think that's pretty cool that they have added that to the game. For Unlimited, there's an Unlimited is coming back, and it's gonna be like technically the same thing, but it's gonna be implemented with stuff like they were in 17 and 18, where you have to like grind different tiers to get to the last tier, which is where you have to win 12 games in a row to get the final reward. So on and so forth. I'll put the entire thing down in the description for you guys to read. But there also is Limited, My Team Limited, which is a weekend mode where you compete for championship rings, for prize that you can eventually turn in for prizes if you want that prize, or you can hold on to them for a later time. Triple Threat Online, I'm assuming, is the same thing. I don't really see them doing anything with Triple Threat Online, to be honest. Not that I remember top of my head, anyway. Next thing I want to talk about is the badge evolution system, because they are bringing back the ability to add badges to your players, as well as that player is eligible for that badge, to my understanding. And you can also Evo that badge. I'm not sure how yet, but I've read that somewhere in the blog. As well as Evo cards are different to where you can upgrade like certain things at certain times without going through the whole Evo. They are bringing the Prime series cards back, but instead of Prime, they're normally called Idol cards. Another thing I want to talk about is the exchange system and how it is like nowhere near what I thought it was in my previous recording for this video. I thought it was going to be something like trading block, you know, type thing. But it's, I guess, is where you trade in a certain amount of players, or like certain tiers of cards, or certain players from certain teams, or certain players from certain tiers, or certain tiered players, X amount of those for like this like brand new card, which is great because sometimes you just got random cards laying around that you just never use. Use me for example. I have 1,585 cards that I probably don't use, maybe like 1,550 of. I probably don't use any of them. So yeah, that's another cool thing that I like to add in there, because we all got cards that we just don't use that we could would be beneficial if we trade all them in for a different card that we would use. So I don't know, it just keeps things fresh, keep people playing my team, which at the end of the day is kind of what they want. But yeah, I hope this was a good video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, because it certainly was a shorter video than my last one, because I had a video recorded recently, but then a lot of information came out, and it was just it would be kind of awkward if I made the video talking about things that were already confirmed. So I wanted to wait until more information came out, and then add on top of that what I already know is in the game, as well as putting my input or adding things that I hope to see in the game. Granted though, the thing I want to see the most in the game is showing the pie chart in my career. But I like everything new in my team. I think my team's gonna be a great year. I can't wait to play the game when it comes out on September 4th. I think it's gonna be a really good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.